I was 19 years old and I took a dirt bike over a cliff, literally over a cliff, and I ended up landing on a bed of rocks in Tijuana, Mexico, and broke my ribs and my arm. And but I remember, I remember thinking this is after Bible college, mind you. Like I backslid hard. I went back to the world. I went back to partying. I went back to drinking. I went back to. I just said this Christian thing's not for me. I was raised in it. It's not working. I made that stupid decision. Back to the story of I was drinking and I was out of my mind and making bad decisions. Went over this cliff. Obviously, you take a motorcycle over a 20-foot cliff, that takes 2 seconds. Like you're over, you're down, you're done, right? This was like a 3-minute time in life for me. That's how it felt. Um, as soon as I crested the edge of that cliff, Kathy, it's like time froze. And I remember thinking to myself, God, is this how this ends? Is this how I die? Is this how my story, is this how my life ends? Drugged, drunk, being an absolute idiot because I was running from you and I'm going to die right now and I'm going to go to hell? I mean, I was worried. So it's like time just froze for me. And I asked him if my life was going to end. And guess what? I didn't remember I said this. I didn't hear anything. It was like time froze, but I didn't hear anything. And then obviously the accident happened and I broke some bones and I came back to, I woke up on a hospital bed and long story short and just some broken things and God put people in my life from that moment on that constantly reminded me of who I was supposed to be. So God answered me. He just didn't audibly answer me on the moment, but he answered me by putting people in my path that reminded me of who I was, reminded me of what I was called to be, who I was called to be, where I was called to go. And yeah, I could have died and who knows? And I didn't. And I remember asking myself, why? Why did you save me? And now over the last 25 years, I know why. And I've been able to, impart into a lot of young people's lives and not just young people, adults too, but mainly young people. And I just remember waking up one day saying to myself, if I can just change one young person's mind from being who they think they need to be to who God told them they should be, I'm all in.